So, what's good? This is Dario here again with another Learn Stuff Daily. You know what the name is a reference to. Today, we're going to learn about the Cobra Effect. If you like the videos that I'm making, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. That keeps me motivated, keeps me going. So, the Cobra Effect. The Cobra Effect is probably something that you've experienced in your own life. Maybe you've seen in business as well. And it's when a solution gets implemented that actually ends up making the problem worse. So the idea sprang from something that happened or purportedly happened in Delhi, India, where under British rule, they were having all of these issues with snakes, with cobras being around in the city. And obviously that's a nuisance, possible danger, etc. So what the British government said or did was, well, we're going to offer you guys a reward for these snake skins. Everybody who brings one will get, this monetary incentive. And initially, it helped with the problem. People were killing the snakes, bringing the skins, and then getting that money. But obviously, that kind of gave some nefarious entrepreneurs the idea that why work so hard finding and killing these snakes if I can just breed the snakes, kill them, and then sell them for the money. So that went on for a while, supposedly, and they were making a killing until the British government figured it out. And once they figured it out, they said, well, we're not going to do this anymore. The incentive is actually not working the way that we expected it to. So they cut it out. They cut out the incentive, and once they did that, the entrepreneurs were, left in the air, thinking, well, hey, these snakes don't serve my purpose anymore. And they let them out. They let them go back into nature, which kind of made the problem worse. Now they had more cobras than what they had initially. So obviously the solution became, or worsened the problem actually. In business, I guess you could make a reference to what happened in Oakland, California. At some point, they were trying to get this guns off the street program going, and what they decided to do was just give people an incentive of $250 for turning in guns, no questions asked, right? So the idea was to get illegal guns or guns from gangs off the street by giving people this money to turn guns in. Now, obviously, initially, some guns here and there were coming in, and the government was having a good time getting a solution to their problem. But eventually, again, some entrepreneurial individuals realized, $250 is a lot of money. So what they would do is they would go, instead of getting guns off the street, off gangsters or whatever, they would go to old people homes, retiree homes, and then ask those people or buy the guns from those people for a really low price, because they're probably not using them anymore, and then go take those guns to the police and sell them for $250 a piece. So they were making a killing. They were going and buying in bulk these cheap guns and then reselling them to the police for more money, $250 a pop. So obviously, eventually the police caught wind of what was happening and they stopped, but not before they had gotten $176,000 in debt. So, they didn't get that many guns off the street. They got into debt as a department, and now they still have to deal with the problem. Another instance of the Cobra Effect happening. So, how do you mitigate this from happening in the future? My recommendation would be to test what you're going to implement. Test it a little bit before, ask for feedback, test it multiple times, ask customers to see how they're feeling about the experience, and measure what changes you're achieving. Also ask people what are the long-term effects that they see could come from this new change that you have taken. And that should help make adjustments before it's too late or before you go all in. The last thing that I have in mind regarding the Cobra Effect is, I wonder if something right now is happening in the government that could turn into a Cobra Effect example in the future regarding all the stimulus, inflation, and everything that's going on. So if you think that you have an idea, please comment down below. I'll definitely engage that conversation. If you like what you heard today, don't hesitate to like, comment,